What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is in essence unknown here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Wizard101 Console Edition gardening. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this. So the first question you may be wondering is, why should I do gardening in Wizard101? Well, the answer to that is for Mega Snacks to train your pet up super fast, and then Empowers, in which you can sell for gold and trade with other people as a resource. Anyways, now that we've gotten the reason to do gardening out of the way, let's get right into it. So right when you hit level 12, you'll come to the life professor here, and she'll have a quest for you to get. And once you get that quest, it'll take you to Golem Court. Once you've made it here to Golem Court, you'll come here and talk to Farley, and he'll give you a quest or two to complete to earn a seed, in which then you'll come over here and learn about the different phases the plants go through. And right here is Elder, in which is when you'll want to harvest, because that's when you'll get the most XP and best rewards from your plant. And then after that, you'll come and talk to Farley again and learn your rank 1 gardening spells, in which I've already learned them. But then also you'll want to buy some plants, and you'll want to buy some dandelions is what I'd recommend, just because they're the easiest to take care of, and you'll get 20 XP for leveling them up, or like taking care of them, you know. And then another thing too is buying a tropical garden gnome, because they add a like to your plant, which in essence speeds up the process, and they just come in handy, you know. The next thing you'll want to do is come to Mr. Elix Silverfist in the bazaar and purchase some small pots, since I feel like most of you starting out won't have enough gold, obviously, to get the Red Farm Barn, because it's around 125,000 gold. And anyways, you'll come up to him, buy equipment, scroll all the way to the plant tab, scroll down to small pots, and you'll want to buy however many pots you did as seeds. That way you'll have the even amount. I'm just buying a couple here, just for example. The next thing you'll want to do is teleport to your dorm room for those of you who have not purchased a house, and then you'll push RT and then RB to access your gardening tools, and then press A. And then from here you'll want to place your small pots to be able to plant your seeds, in which you'll just push A and then A again, and then just keep on putting down as many as you'd like. And then you'll scroll over to your seeds, in which you'll go to your dandelions and then place like that, and it'll cost 2 energy per seed. And then once you've planted it, you'll wait typically about a day, and then you'll come back and visit your house, and it should be at the next phase. Alrighty, I decided to plant some seeds on a different character as well, just to see how fast they would grow compared to my other character, and for some reason they grew faster on my myth character. So with that being said, I just wanted to show you guys that when they are required with something like the bees, all you do is you'll scroll over to the worker bee, and then you will just push A on it, and it'll take care of the needs of the bee, obviously. And if it needs something like water or magic, it'll let you know, and all you do is just click on the spell and cast it on there, and it'll take care of it. It's pretty simple, straightforward. And then as you rank up, you'll be able to get bigger range spells, so that way you just have to cast one spell for all 4 of them. I will be showing you guys that in just a second. As you can see now, I am on my fire character, and he is a rank 4 gardener, but you only need to be a rank 3 to be able to cast the next biggest radius spell for taking care of your garden's needs. And as you can see, it hits up to 4 of the plants, and if you want to get an even bigger one, you just have to hit rank 5, and you'll be able to get one that hits up to 9 plants at a time, like a 3x3, which is why I have these plants set up like that. And to get those spells, you'll have to go to talk to the gardener guy in Crocotopia, And the next guy, it will be in not Marleybone but Mushu, and I can show you guys where that is in just a second. Okay, and here's the first guy, Charlie. He's just right over here in Crocotopia, and you can just train from him. And he's got Summoning Pixie, Enchanted Small Soil, and I've already learned the bigger spells, obviously, as you saw earlier. And then the next guy will be in Mushu. Here's the location for Mushu. Marley right here. You just go to the World Mushu and walk right in, and as you can see, there he is. You just go up to him, train, and here's all of his rank 5 spells for gardening. They're the ones that hit the 9 plants and all that. Yeah, and then there's a rank 6 for Enchanted Large Soil, but I don't really use the enchanted soils because the seeds that I use for my mega snacks don't really require them. But also when it comes to like the higher worlds for gardening, because like it goes up to Chrysalis, I'm pretty sure. You just have to be a higher ranked gardener, and since this is just a basic guide, and I'm not at that rank or even world questing yet, obviously. But I might make another guide eventually later on down the road for that. But so the next thing I'm going to talk about are seeds for mega snacks. When it comes to seeds, I don't know about all of the seeds, that give mega snacks, but I know there's tons and tons that do. But the ones that I typically plant are the cornbread fruit bushes, which you can get at the bazaar for like 900 goldish a piece. And their drop rate for mega snacks, you usually get golden wheat bread from them. And you probably get like 1 golden wheat bread for every 2 to 4 plants harvested at Elder, which those guys are right now. But then also couch potatoes is another one that I'd recommend, in which you can get from the crown shop, or you can farm mobs and bosses to get them. But you gotta be ranked 3 to garden couch potatoes. And then evil magma peas and sword ferns as well that I know give you mega snacks. But I've never really gardened those. I've always just done couch potatoes and cornbread fruit bushes. But yeah, I'll show you guys in a second where to farm for couch potatoes as well, just so then that way you don't have to spend crowns to get them. So if you come here to Grizzleheim and Savistard Pass, or I can never pronounce the name, but Saverstad Pass, these troubled warriors will drop the the couch potatoes. You can probably get 3 or 4 per hour if you're lucky. I mean, if you want to get like a decent garden, just sit here for a couple hours, and it's boring as heck. But you'll get your garden, and once you got it, then you'll get your couch potato seeds after you harvest them at Elder. So it's not like you have to come back and farm them to get even more, which is a nice thing. And another location too, it's way up in the higher levels, but the Mirage, there's these Golchers that you can farm them for as well. If you get bored of this location and you're higher level wizard and you want to farm for that. But yeah, anyways, the next thing I'm gonna talk about is energy gear. Now what energy gear is it boosts your overall base energy. Like, so I've equipped my energy gear and I get a bonus 18, so now I have 102 max energy. And on where to get energy gear, you can either like farm dungeons, for example Mirror Lake is a good one that'll drop 15 plus like a piece for energy gear for like robe, boots, and hat, but also for like this energy gear that I've got on currently, I opened up a pack. It was the Peru's Plentiful Pet Provisions pack, and I would open, once the game goes to full release, there are packs that are way better than this. I give probably like, I think around like 25 to 30 more energy per piece. But this guy right here will give you the beast, what is it called? yeah, the Beastmaster's Jerkin for +6, and it's also got a lower one that's a +3 for RAM level 16. But yeah, so that's basically what energy gear is. And like I said, Mirror Lake, once you get to that point, is a good dungeon to farm to get even better gear for boosting your energy. So that way you'll be able to take care of an even bigger garden, and also with pet training as well. Trying to do all these things that require energy, it'll come out and save you drastically. But anyways, yeah. One last thing I'd like to mention before I end the video is also stacking your seeds or stacking your plants. So what you do is you get some crates like these, and what you can do is you just place the soil like that, and then you'll be able to place one on top and below. So that way you'll be able to cover even more ground when it comes to treating your plants, when it comes to their needs. I personally am not very good at this. I've butchered up my garden before. Well, not butchered it up, but like I've screwed it up because like you have to do it a certain way and all that. But I'd recommend just looking up like I think it's called like 69 plot um gardening guides or whatever for like couch potatoes or evil magma peas or whatnot, you know. But anyways, those will make your gardening even way more efficient because all it takes is like one or two spells to cover the ground and you'll be all set to go. But anyways, I know I've probably missed something, but I just can't think of what. There's probably a couple things, but like I'm not a super experienced gardener. Like I've mainly just done it the old-fashioned way of gardening like this, and um, sticking to the couch potatoes and uh, cornbread, fruit bushes, and all that. But anyways, if you found this video useful or you feel like there's some more stuff that I missed, just comment down below and share the knowledge with others as well. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you learned something new, hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button as well. Anyways, peace out and hope you guys have a good day.